Hello everyone, your favorite Pally here. Today we're discussing FNaF, or if you simpletons don't know, Five Nights at Freddy's. Some people in the comments are probably going to be like, why are you making a video about this? And if you look at my channel artwork in previous videos, come on. Anyway, I'm here to talk about why FNaF is the best game series ever. Okay, maybe not, but certainly close. I was introduced to FNaF back in around like 2014, around the time of the FNaF 2 trailer, because of my bro. His channel link will be in the info cards, by the way. And I remember way back then, I was super scared of them, and I wanted to cry and pee at myself every time I got jump scared. Still now, since FNaF VR is a thing, but that's not important. I'm not going to share the whole spiel of FNaF history since this isn't a video about that. But please go watch John's video if you're interested, though. It is such a good watch. I seriously recommend it if you're new to the series, because this is about me, so... Anyway, let's start off with the actual games. FNaF 1, 2, and 3 were the perfect trilogy, and it scared me literally every single time I played it, because I was bad. Then 4, theorizing torture for those who were there back then, and Sister Location knocked me out of the ballpark. I don't remember too much from Pizzeria and Ultimate Custom Night, to be honest. But Help Wanted is very terrifying, and I seriously recommend it. Okay, funny story really quickly. I was playing FNaF VR, and if you guys don't know this, in the original FNaF 1, Bonnie had a screen where in the backstage he would like peek into the camera. Well, I didn't know this was added into FNaF VR. So I saw it literally at the exact same time. My stepdad wanted to knock on the door to ask me something, so he knocked on it as hard as he could. In response, I screamed like a baby and nearly wet myself. Look, I didn't know that screen was there, plus I was immersed, and plus it was unexpected and like at 8 p.m. I guarantee you my poor stepdad was probably as startled as I was. He left without even telling me what he wanted to say because I got so scared. Casual me, I suppose. Anyway, if you don't know or live under an endoskeleton, FNaF has a novel trilogy, plus 2 separate book series as of writing this. The 2 separate book series are Fazbear Frights and Tales of the Pizzaplex, which was to promote the newest game at the time, Security Breach. Both series casually follow the same plot, 3 separate stories followed by an overarching epilogue. I enjoyed the Silver Eyes, but for some reason have barely have any recollection of the Twisted Ones in Fourth Closet. I've read most of the Fazbear Frights books. My favorite one was Into the Pit, and just the book in general. All 3 in there were great story starters. Anyway, I should probably get to the reason why I actually like these games now. Even as like a 9-year-old kid, I found it very interesting and even scary at points. Of course, since I'm so brave, I played through most of the games. Not looking at my 4 live streamer, the fact I couldn't get past Night 3 in Sister Location. I would even get scared of the animatronics at night. Don't blame me, I was 9. One animatronic that will always particularly frighten me to this very day is Ennard. Like, when I play Event Repair Ennard, I would always turn the volume just about the full way so I don't get scared by Ennard. And then he jump scares me anyway because I'm bad, and I still get scared. But, you know, it's whatever. Anyway, moving on. Now, if you're a FNaF fan, you're no stranger to the FNaF Fan games. Anybody remember the Return to Freddy's? I'm getting off topic. Anyway, the reason I mainly bring these up is because these were also my childhood. It would be a soft, cozy night in 2015. I'd be curled up in my older brother's bed watching him play Five Nights at Candy's while I was too big of a wuss to even touch it. But sometimes, I actually did touch it! But then, I would ultimately die at like 1 a.m. and scream. I did play and beat FNaF Remastered in my Discord server one time, though. I know. Definitely amazing, inspiring. Anyway, let's discuss the elephant in the room. The Fazbear Fanverse Initiative. What is my opinion on the whole thing? I'm actually really excited for it. These 3 great old FNaF games, including a remaster we've never seen prior to this being released under Scott's management and said game developers getting paid. As I'm writing this, one out of Flumpy's 3 and Popgoes Evergreen, one of the 2 upcoming Popgoes games, might I add, have already been released. And the remaster, which is called FNaF Plus, has its Steam page available, so go check those out definitely. Some other cool FNaF games to point out are as follows. The Glitched Attraction, Five Nights at Freddy's multiplayer, Ultra Custom Night, which is better than you see it in my opinion, Forsaken AR, Five Nights at Treasure Island, and of course the OG Five Nights in Minecraft Remastered, which is one of the only FNaF games I ever beat as a 9-year-old. So go play those when you get the chance. Before we start, let me through is the best FNAF song anyway. Okay, even the non-OG should get this one. The FNAF music is outstanding. Of course, we can't forget classics like the original FNAF 1 song, It's Been So Long, Die in a Fire, I've Got No Time, Mr. Fazbear, No More, Painted Faces, the outstanding FNAF the Musical series, special shout out to my friend Kat by the way, and many other FNAF songs during that time. If you were a FNAF fan, it was really a time to be alive. I don't know what else to add to this part, but dude, the music here is seriously above. You have so many options to choose from techno to electric to even soft and mellow. There's music for literally everybody. If you were around in 2015 to around 2018, you most certainly know what I'm about to talk about here. Back when FNAF was in its hype, many source filmmaker, or SFM for short, animators would hop on the train and make several FNAF animations for our 9-year-old brains to go boom at. And OGs will definitely remember the Splinks models. Anyway, if you were there during 2015, you'll remember Zachu37's The Story. I don't know why I mucked that up. Anyway, if you were there during 2015, you'll remember Zachu37's FNAF The Stories, Andrew John 100's Freddy Fazbear and Friends, a ton, and I mean a ton of those weird school animations. Or an animation that could make you chuckle every time you watched it. Or just a song made in SFM, which is always a treat. Although there are a lot of lesser known animations that should definitely be recognized. SFM animations were the pinnacle for me with FNAF and the things I remember the most fondly. To be honest, I don't even know if I'd still be in the FNAF community or the creators who put so much time into all this stuff. Anyway, on the other side of FNAF, you have just some general FNAF channels. Nobody's forgetting Markiplier or Jacksepticeye or even DanTDM. I have so many YouTubers I want to point out who are the most nostalgic to me, starting off with Eth Goes Boom, Soulless Vision, 0202, and of course Primations. I'm gonna get kinda sappy for a minute because this was meant to be way shorter, but I don't know. It's crazy to me that some of the people I used to watch back when I was 9 are friends with me now. FNAF changed my life in so many ways than you could ever think. It saved me from a horrible place at times when I needed it the most. You know, FNAF is definitely not as well known as it was back in its heydays, and some even call it cringe now, but I don't prefer to listen to them. I've made so many friends meeting all of you, as well as the amazing people who are helping me with blood, sweat, and tears working on FNAF Corruption, my own personal project for the series, and the YouTubers I spent hours watching when I was younger are now standing right by my side to tell me things are okay. It fills me up with so much encouragement, to be completely honest. I feel secure and safe, and I feel like without FNAF I wouldn't be in the right state of mind mentally. So, from my heart, truly, thank you all, and of course, thank you, Scott. Oh, wait, I need to end this on a funny note? What could I use? Uh, I...